just a real eye-opener into the way that somebody can use language, and it was really inspiring.
One book that I really enjoyed was a science fiction book called Neuromancer by William Gibson. It's kind of a well-known book, and it's sort of takes place in a time where humans and computers are starting to sort of meld into one, school of thought. And I don't know, it's spurred a lot of other science fiction authors too. So if you're kind of wanting to go back to the roots of a lot of these concepts that are being used now, like virtual reality and things like that, yeah, cyberpunk, that's where it started. This guy's the guy that started it all. So.
I read a book last December. It's called The Little Prince. I think a lot of younger people read it and sort of get a fairy tale thing out of it, but it actually goes into a lot about how corrupt the world is and the necessities that you need in reality. I mean, it really gives people the idea that, business is not the basis of actual life, and that there's more to life than money, basically, is what I took from it. And I'm sure anybody can get different things from it. It's quite a deep book if you look past the little pictures.
A book that I just finished reading was On the Road by Jack Kerouac, and I'm sure a lot of people have probably read it, but it was kind of weird because when I first started reading it, I couldn't figure out if I liked it or not, and it took a little while to sort of get into, but then closer to the middle, it got, the vivid imagery is really, really cool. The way he sees things, he always expresses it really poetically, and it's like he rambles on, and there's some really neat sort of language. You get to know the language between the two characters. I'm sure there's words in there that aren't in the dictionary, but once you start reading the novel more, you start to understand that they have their own lingo, and it's just kind of interesting to try to figure out.